Welcome to the second part of the demo of Display Builder Beta 1. Last time we saw together page layout. Today we will dive into the config profiles. Let's go! When we created the page layout last time, we picked a profile, the default profile. It was the only one available in the list. This profile is the config entity and we can edit it. However, we need some module. So I go to Extend, Display Builder, and I will install Display Builder UI. Now it's done. I can go to Structure, Display Builder, Overview. Here is my list of Display Builder profiles. I see default is the only one available, and I can edit by clicking the operation. A profile has the usual metadata of a config entity. Label, description, and scrolling, I can see enable too. And two specific properties. Roles, you can link profiles to your user role through the permission system of Drupal, a bit like what you are doing with text format already. And island plugins. They are the plugins defining the feature and the UX of the builder. In the previous video, when we were editing the page layout, everything we interacted with in the builder was an island plugin. So let's have a look. The builder and layer panels were island plugin. The component library was a plugin. The menu item was a plugin. When I click on a component or a block, the configuration form and the style panel were plugin. The button to do the highlight and the one to publish were plugin too. Everything was an island plugin. So let's go back to our config entity. And you can see here all the plugins and they are grouped by type. View panels, toolbar button, contextual panels, library panels, and menu items. For each island, you can enable them, reorder them, move them from region to another if the island type is allowing this, and you can also configure them when they are configurable. So why Display Builder allows such a versatile system? Because we believe display building is too important to be managed by a monolithic, rigid, single UI. Not everybody has the same needs. Even in your team, your developers need a powerful tool, the most powerful available. You will master something tailored for the business needs. And the content contribution team, because yes, Display Builder is also available for content contribution, they need the most streamlined experience possible. So you will be able to shape the perfect experience for each of them by creating different profiles and linking them to different user roles. I will create a profile for the marketing team. I click on Add Profile, I name my config, and here I will pick the island plugins, only the simple stuff. On View Panel, I keep libraries on the sidebar and only Builder and Preview on the main tabs. On Toolbar button, I keep history, so they can undo and redo changes, but I remove state, so they will need a validator, someone else, to publish or reverse the display. I remove control because it's a powerful tool, and I keep back the exit button. On contextual panel, I keep only contextual form, which is the main form for the block and the component, and I don't select the most advanced tool like style utilities or design token. On library panels, I keep component and blocks and I will configure them later. And on menu item, I keep only delete. I don't allow them to do other operation. I save, and now it's saved. I'm able to configure the configurable island. So I go back to libraries panel. I go to component libraries. And here I will allow only the component of the theme. So I remove the modules one. and I will forbid the experimental component, and I want only the display with the mosaic because it's a marketing team and I want something very nice. I save, and now I go to the Libri panel again, block library, and I will keep only the component from views and system. Okay, nice. If I go back to structure page layout, I have my page layout and it's open with the default profile. If I edit here, now I have the marketer's profile available. So I will pick it, I will save, I build the display, and look now, it's beautiful, so simple, so streamlined, only builder and preview, only undo, redo and exit, and in libraries, I have only my component thumbnails with a nice mosaic and a few blocks. If I right click, the only menu item I have is remove. So the marketers have a streamlined experience as I can enjoy the use of Display Builder. But something is missing. Remember the user roles. If I go back to my page layout here, I have access to marketers and default because I am the user one, so I have access to everything. However, if I go to Display Builder Overview, I see my new profile is for administrators. This is not good. I edit it and I pick the content editor. I save and now we are good. Administrator will have access to everything and content editor will have access only to marketers. It is cool, isn't it? It feels like the future of buildable admin UI for a project. And you can't believe how easy the developer experience is to add new island plugins. Each plugin is just a simple class with a simple interface. You can propose us new plugins, you can extend the country space, or you can code them for your specific project needs. The sky is the limit. So, see you next time. We will go back to display building and we will talk about entity view.